My name's Dr. Rosanna Tremewen, and I'm a clinical psychologist here at the Translational Research Institute. We are trying to be able to look at somebody's brain and be able to say, yes, this person has PTSD, which there is no other imaging technique or any other medical technique out there for any type of mental health issue. So what we are finding or trying to find is biological correlates to a mental health disorder, which is groundbreaking and very special. I can safely say that there hasn't been any research like this. And I think the unique thing about working at the Translational Research Institute is our proximity to this state-of-the-art equipment, which is really exciting. Working at the Translational Research Institute has been really valuable for me in collaborating with other agencies. This is one of the most beautiful buildings that I have ever worked in.
I'm David Crompton. I'm a clinical researcher here with the TRI. I think one of the advantages of TRI is it's the ability to bring people together. It's the coming together of various specialties, of various groups of people with different exciting ideas. You're not isolated away on some university campus. What you are is sitting beside clinicians. You meet with clinicians over lunch. You meet with them over a cup of coffee. So I think that collaboration of being able to be near clinicians who are working with patients on a day-to-day basis at the Princess Alexandra Hospital, the TRI being beside them, being able to meet up with them is so important.
I'm Carolyn Mountford. I'm the CEO and Director of Research at the Translational Research Institute. What we're able to do is put a patient in a clinical scanner and we're able to look at the chemistry in their brain. So this actually not only provides us with a means of diagnosing the condition, but also monitoring that individual's response to therapy. Our presence on the PAH campus is actually integral to our success. One of the great advantages that TRI has is immediate access to surgery, to pathology, to radiology, to oncology, to endocrinology. The clinicians are there. They all get on well together. They get on well with the scientists. It is seamless. There is an interface between the hospital and the TRI that I think is probably unique in the country.
I'm Professor Ian Fraser and I head the Cancer Immunotherapy Unit at TRI as part of the University of Queensland. We're trying to find a way of curing or better treating head and neck cancer based on the fact that these cancers often express a virus protein that drives the cancer. The whole concept of TRI was that it would bring together the scientists and the clinicians in the same place to talk the same language. The big advantage is the opportunity for collaborations. TRI is right next to the hospital, and that's critically important not only for carrying out the research but for inspiring the people who work on the basic science to understand how important their research actually is.
I'm Sandro Porceddu. I'm a radiation oncologist. I work at the Princess Alexandra Hospital. This is a collaboration between the Princess Alexandra Hospital, the clinicians, the TRI, the scientists, and pharma all coming together. The beautiful thing is that the Princess Alexandra Hospital is co-located on the same campus as the TRI, which means that there is a very meaningful and productive exchange between the researchers working at the bench and the clinicians working with the patients. It's an incredibly important process having the co-location of the scientists and the clinicians and the patients.
My name is Neil Finlayson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Admetus Immunotherapies. I'd have to say that it's a great institute, being at the TRI and with the clinicians involved and really keen to be involved. The great thing about the TRI is the number of researchers here and the different research projects they're working on, and also the ability to be able to get access to them quite easily. It's great being at the Translational Research Institute because we've got our laboratories co-located with my offices and also with our collaborator, Professor Fraser. And we've also had collaborations with other researchers here at the TRI as well.
I'm Fiona Simpson. I work for the University of Queensland Diamantina Institute within the Translational Research Institute. We ended up working with the oncologists, and they have a problem where they give the cancer patients these really expensive drugs, but the response rate is maybe 15 to 30%. We started by trying to work out a way of showing which patients would get the response, but then we worked out that we could actually change the non-responders into responders by repurposing an old drug and using it at quite high concentrations and putting it in cancer patients with the antibodies. We're now involved in clinical trials in advanced cancer at the PA hospital. Everybody's so busy that getting time to talk to the scientists and the scientists to talk to the consultants is really difficult. But because we're here, we're right across the road. The TRI is an amazing building. We have spectacular facilities.
Hi, I'm Ewan Walpole. I'm a clinician from PA Hospital. I'm a physician who treats people with cancer. So my biggest involvement here is with Fiona Simpson's lab, looking at new ways of targeting drugs. The collaborations have resulted in clinical trials which we've been able to take to patients to try and test the novel ideas that have come from researchers within this building. The location of TRI being next to the hospital is advantageous because it allows the conversations to develop. I think this leads to innovative ideas because you can have conversations which move quickly on a regular basis so you can bounce ideas off one another. My desk in the PA hospital is in close proximity to this building. It takes me a couple of minutes to walk here. This enables us to relate, talk and develop things easily, just purely because of location. We couldn't ask for anything better.
I'm Alex Gregg. I work with the PA Research Foundation. All co-located on the one campus is really unique, and it's the only space in the Southern Hemisphere that has that. We're really fortunate to have the TRI to bring our donors on tours and our partners on tours too. Obviously being such an impressive facility, it's so crucial to us to connect our donors and connect our partners to where the research is happening, and we're really fortunate to give them that tangible experience.
My name is Professor Ken O'Byrne. I'm a medical oncologist. We're trying to work out in individual patients what the best treatments might be. We're also trying to work out, what's the tumour doing that allows it to survive and stay alive despite the treatments we give. What we have in the TRI, which is a facility I now work with linked to the hospital, is we have a fantastic facility, lovely place to work, which is really important. You feel good about coming here. But much more importantly for me is that the basic science here is very strong. Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's a great energy here now, a lot more interaction, I would suspect, between scientists and clinicians. But the biggest change is the whole mindset has changed from the scientists just to thinking about how they can apply what they're learning to the development of new drugs or diagnostics. And that is a massive change.
Early 2013, I had some issues. I was sent for a CT scan. In that CT scan, they identified a lung cancer which had metastasized and gone to my brain. So I had a brain tumor and lung cancer. I've benefited a lot from this research establishment associated to the hospital. I've got probably a much better chance having been looked after from here.
To come to TRI and to interact with the clinicians and everybody else has been great. And we'll continue to do that until they say, we don't need you anymore. What he's doing, we're more than happy to, because it has saved Mike's life. I'm definitely looking forward to the future.
My name's Matt Brown. I'm the Director of Genomics at Queensland University of Technology, and I lead a translational research group in genomics at TRI. In the arthritis area, we work on a disease called ankylosing spondylitis. In that disease, we've been responsible for identifying all bar one of the known 116 genes that have been associated with the disease so far. Collaboration is hugely important both within the building and outside the building. We have real strength in cancer, immunology, microbiome research, and a few other different areas. The Tri building is quite unique in being really major modern research facility based on the same site as a hospital. It means that it's actually a pleasure for people to come and work here, and it's never hard to recruit people here when you're bringing new people to the building.
My name is Gerald Holtman. I'm by trade a gastroenterologist, and I'm the director of the Department of Gastroenterology and Hepatology at the Princess Alexandra Hospital. I feel really privileged to work here with an excellent team at the TRI. On the one hand, we have outstanding people, and on the other hand, this close proximity to a tertiary hospital with all the facilities gives unprecedented opportunities. We have world-class core facilities where I know that the leaders ensure that we get high-quality services and have access to high-quality measurements, tests, and so forth.
My name's Blake Wills, I'm the CEO of Microba. We're trying to unlock the secrets of the gut microbiome so a clinician can use that information to have better treatment approaches for their patient. So the research around the gut microbiome is absolutely booming at the moment. There's a lot of research showing that a lot of autoimmune diseases which are linked to the gut microbiome are very much on the rise at the moment. It's kind of nice, TRI, because it's on the Princess Alexandra Hospital and it's hidden away, but as soon as you walk into it, you find an emerging area of research where you're really at the crossroads of research and medical practice. Being able to access state-of-the-art DNA sequencing technology in the era of genomics is really critical for a lot of research. So to have high throughput sequencing availability here at TRI is really important. And we believe that at Microba we've been able to make that available to many researchers, which should help them in their research pursuits.
I'm Mark Morrison. I'm trained as a microbiologist and I moved to TRI about 5 years ago. The niche I provide to the collaborative teams at TRI relate to an ability to work with clinicians in terms of characterising how the microbiology may be changing, and empowered by the genome sequencing technologies provided by companies like Microba, I can translate that information into new life. TRI provides the environment so that we can engage and interact in a way that's spontaneous, but has an ambience associated with it that is influenced by the hospital setting. One of the unique attributes of TRI in this building is its open space, and it's serving as a magnet for people from all walks of life.